Hello and welcome to Healing Womanhood. It's Saffron here, and throughout this month we are healing our relationships, and we're doing this by looking into any beliefs that we might have that are just not serving us when it comes to relationships, whether it's relationships with a potential partner, whether it's your friendships, whether it is your relationships with your work colleagues or even your family. All of these beliefs can be applied to different situations, so we're looking at 4 different ones throughout the month. And today's is it's not safe to trust people. So if you're thinking about romantic relationships, you might want to change that for it's not safe to trust men or women, if that's how you would like to use this video. You can use it's not safe to trust friends. You can say it's not safe to trust colleagues. Whatever you would like to use this video for, I would like you to change the words in whatever way makes sense. And that is the case with all of these videos. You can always change the words if it will fit more specifically to your situation, and that will make it more powerful. So, tuning into that belief, that idea that it is not safe to trust people, how true does that feel for you on a scale from 0 to 10? With 0 being, I don't believe that at all, and 10 being, it is absolutely never ever safe to trust anyone with anything. Connect with that belief. Really feel into how true that feels, and really feel into any specific situations in your life that come up when you think about that idea. Who can you trust, and who can't you trust? And what can you trust them with? Because trust isn't this big nebulous idea that we can just apply to people. We trust different people with different things. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to begin tapping. If you have not tapped with me before, all you need to do is tap where I'm tapping and repeat what I'm saying, beginning here on the side of the hand. So even though I've learnt not to trust people, it's never been safe for me to trust people. Something bad always happens when I trust people. And I accept that I believe that. And I love and accept me anyway. Even though I have this belief that I think is a fact, you should never trust people, because you'll only get hurt. I accept that I have that belief, and I love and accept me anyway. Even though I have this belief, and it's trying to keep me safe by stopping me from trusting people. And I'm not sure that's really serving me anymore. And I choose to love and accept all of myself exactly as I am. And then we're going to move on to the eyebrow point. I have this belief that it isn't safe to trust people. That people can't be trusted. And I don't want to put myself at risk by trusting the wrong person. I've learnt to believe this at some point in my life. And I wonder what I'm afraid will happen if I allow myself to trust. I wonder who I'm afraid to trust. Is it everybody? Or is it just certain people? And what am I afraid to trust them with? Is it my heart? Is it my money? Is it my vulnerability? I wonder if there's anyone in my life that I do trust. Reflecting on that now. And thinking about who can be trusted. And what they can be trusted with. I know that there are some people in my life I can trust. Because I couldn't function if I never trusted anybody with anything. And I'm ready to focus on those people now. What is it about those people that I know that I can trust? What qualities are about trust? Because I don't want to trust everyone with everything. That really would be unsafe. But I wonder if I can trust myself. I haven't been trusting myself so far. But I wonder how it would feel to trust that I can discern who to trust. That feels really scary. What if I get it wrong? What if something goes wrong? I could get hurt. I could lose out. I could be betrayed. I could be abandoned. It doesn't feel worth learning to trust. There's too much to lose. But I wonder if there could also be a lot to gain. What could I gain if I started to trust people? What could I gain if I let myself learn who to trust? I might not get this right every time. There might be times when I trust the wrong person. And maybe that's happened to me before. And maybe that's made me wary. But there might also be some good things that come from allowing myself to trust people. I wonder if I could have deeper connections, stronger relationships in my life, if I could trust people, if I could allow myself to rely on people. Because maybe there are some people that it's safe to trust. Imagine that. Imagine how that would feel. Feeling safe to trust somebody. Feeling held and cared for. Feeling that I've put my trust in the right person. I'm ready to open up to that possibility now. Because trusting somebody could lead to something wonderful. And I'm ready to also be discerning about who I choose to trust and what with and when. I might not choose to trust a new person just as soon as I meet them. But I can always trust myself to know when to trust somebody and when to play it safe. I'm choosing to nurture this trust in myself first, because I know me and I can be trusted. Choosing to believe that in every cell of my body, I am worthy and deserving of my own trust. And I choose to trust myself now. I choose to love and trust all of me, because I can do this. I can open up to this deeper connection in the right ways and with the right people when it feels appropriate. Opening up to this new world now and allowing myself to feel excited about all of these new possibilities. Learning to trust and learning to love. Learning to develop stronger connections. Loving and trusting me first of all, because I deserve my own love and trust. And take a deep breath. Make a note of anything that came up for you there, any specific situations, any memories, any relationships that came to the forefront of your mind as you were talking about trust. The reality of trust is that it is not appropriate to trust everyone with everything. So the first person that we need to trust is ourselves, to be able to make those discernments and know who to trust and when to trust them. This isn't about just jumping into a new relationship and trusting someone to know your entire life history on the first date. This is not about being foolish, but it is about deepening your connections and knowing when is a good time to do that. There's a balance, isn't there, between keeping ourselves so safe that we never connect and between kind of throwing ourselves away and proving that people can't be trusted. So I hope that that was really helpful to you. If you are watching on Patreon, we are now going to dig a little bit deeper. We are going to go back to the part of ourselves that learned that people can't be trusted. So this could be a tricky one. It's potentially going to be a first betrayal, which might not be much fun to revisit, but there is a lot of healing to be found there. So if you are not on the Patreon membership, head on over there now for that really deep, really nurturing, really beautiful healing. And thank you for tapping with me so far today. Bye-bye.